Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review. For this week, we'll be looking at a G.I. Joe this week, as we'll be looking at the Green Beret offering of Lieutenant Falcon. But before we get to Lieutenant Falcon, I got an announcement to make. I am posting this video today, as a matter of fact, due to the fact that Thursday is my birthday. So I plan on taking the weekend off, but I do want to give you a toy review so that y'all can see. So yes, Lieutenant Falcon is my birthday video, so to speak. But before we get to look at Falcon, let's do our weekly shout-outs. First off, Back to the Media at 41 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia. Their website is www.backtothemedia.com, and you can find them on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Back to the Media. You can email them at backtothemedia@gmail.com. But go and check them out. You can buy and sell and trade vintage comic books, video games, vinyl records, toys, DVDs, Blu-rays, cult VHSs, and so on and so forth. Check them out. It's a really pretty cool store. You can get a whole bunch of video game stuff and whatnot. And they also have those new Funko Pops. And while you're in the Walking Mall area on Loudon Street, stop by 115 South Loudon Street and go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 115 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia, where you can buy and sell comics, toys, and collectibles. And when you go in, tell Charles that I sent you, and see what they got. So let's take a look first at the file card of Lieutenant Falcon. Sorry about that, had a little issue right there. But it says Green Beret, codename Lieutenant Falcon. File name, Falcon Vincent R. Primary military specialty is infantry. So I'm trying to get it right in the right location to where it'll look good. There, get a clear shot. His primary military specialty is infantry. Secondary military specialty is medic. Birthplace is Fayetteville, North Carolina, as grade as a 02. As a second generation Green Beret, Lieutenant Falcon has the special forces in his blood. His boyhood was spent in emulating his father and preparing to be the toughest of the tough, scaling mountains, parachuting from planes, rappelling down sheer cliffs, and crawling through dense jungle is a walk in the park for Lieutenant Falcon. He can field strip, clean, and resemble most common military pistols, submachine guns, and assault rifles in complete darkness and not wind up with leftover parts. His disciplined, focused nature and sharply honed combat skills came in handy when he faced the vicious Batwing Nemesis Immortal monster during the Battle of Cobra. And there's a quote where it says, "I really hate it when you unload everything you've got into the bad guy, and he keeps getting back up." So that's the file card. So let's take a look at the accessories. First, he comes with this backpack with nicely sculpted. As you can see, he's got the fork teeth right there for the his Bowie knife. 2 canteens, rope, and then you can open up here. As you can see, there's the radio transmitter, which is easy to take out, but I'm kind of afraid to take it out because I don't want to break the antenna on it. And that's very easy to break and very commonly lost. Speaking of the Bowie knife, here's his extended Bowie knife. Very nice in detail. He also comes with a Colt 45 hand pistol, as well as a buckshot shotgun. And he also comes with his infamous 25th anniversary style figure stand, 2-foot base, upraised G.I. Joe logo, codename Lieutenant Falcon on the front. So let's take a look at Lieutenant Falcon. Here he is. Nicely sculpted detail on Lieutenant Falcon. He's got this green beret on top, non-removable. Very nice sculpted face. He's got his military style uniform with the web gear with equipped it with pouches and a walkie-talkie transmitter all through it, and it's nice greenly striped or green and with black camouflage pattern on it. On his right leg, he's got the holster for his pistol, pouch on the front of his leg. He's down to his black boots with the green covering on the top. So let's take a look at the articulation. His head, does a full 360. His arm can lift to right there. Also can rotate all the way around. Oh, it's kind of stiff there for a minute. Could bend here at the elbow. 360 at the elbow. Sorry for the blurriness, y'all. I'm trying to get it to where I can get it to focus better. He can also rotate at the wrist 360 degrees. Like, this is the best I could do right now with the blurriness. I don't know why it's so blurry. He does have the ab crunch feature, but the web gear kind of limits it. It's typical T-hook at the legs. Leg can lift about right here. Double knee joints. His ankle does pivot and swivel the full 360. So let's take a look at Lieutenant Falcon's setup in battle gear. There's Lieutenant Falcon set up in battle gear. Ready to go and take on Nemesis Immortal, or Enforcer, or whatever you want to call him. Excuse me. Falcon's first comic book appearance was in G.I. Joe, or Real American Hero, the original Marvel comic run, in issue number 60. And he first made his first animated appearance in the Sunbow animated G.I. Joe animated movie. And he also had a special part in the Deke series, in the DEF, with the drug issue from the 90s, which I think was a very good two-part episode. My thoughts on Lieutenant Falcon was, this is a great figure. The bio card reads actually very well. He's has that predominant role in the comic book, but in the cartoon, in the animated movie, they kind of made him pretty much of a arrogant, conceited, little horn dog, so to speak. Pretty much of a douchebag. But other than that, I think this is a really excellent figure. My only bad gripe, as I forgot to mention, is he has no painted abs right there on his thigh. That'd be the only downfall on this figure that I would have. But I would rank him as a top tier figure, mainly because of the way he looks and how he's portrayed in the comic book and on the file card. But I want to thank everybody for watching. This has been a great video. Like I said, I'm not gonna. This is going up early because of the fact that my birthday is in 2 days. So hope y'all enjoy y'all's weekend, and hope y'all enjoy this video. Tune in next weekend as we go to Cobra again, more specifically the Dreadnoughts, and go to a woman again as we review Sartan's daughter, Senya. So tune in next week. I hope y'all have a good week and enjoy the video, and I hope y'all enjoy my birthday as well. Y'all have a good weekend. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle.